Hola, bienvenidos to my channel. Yo me llamo Kelly and this is Adventures in Spanish. And if you're looking for ways to improve your Spanish conversation skills, this video is for you. ¿Listo? Vamos! There's nothing worse than being in a situation where you're with a group of Spanish speakers and they're all speaking, everybody's speaking in Espanol, and you've got kind of absolutely no idea what's going on. You want to insert yourself in the conversation, you're waiting for the right moment, but it just doesn't come, and you just end up feeling disappointed and a bit disheartened because, you know, you really wanted to have a go at practicing your Spanish. Well, I'm going to give you 3 and a bonus skills that you can learn that will help you have more confidence having a conversation in Espanol. Okay, so the first thing is to learn how to ask questions in Espanol, because of course there's nothing that anybody likes better than to talk about themselves. So if you haven't got enough Spanish yourself to be able to talk about yourself or have a full-blown conversation with somebody, by learning how to ask questions, you can very easily get someone talking to you in Espanol, and with a few other key phrases and a little bit of practice, you'll be able to get that conversation going very basically from straight away. Okay, so how do we ask questions in Espanol? Okay, so una pregunta is a question, yeah? Una pregunta. And the easiest way to ask una pregunta in Espanol is to literally take your verb, which is the action word, and turn it into a question. Because remember, in Espanol, the question do you or does he or do they doesn't exist in Espanol. We take the verb and it's just the verb that forms a question. So, por ejemplo, I'm with somebody in a party and I want to know what they do for a living, yeah? So I'm thinking, oh my goodness, how do I say, do you, what do you? No. Just take the verb to work, which is trabajar, yeah? And turn it into a question by literally conjugating the verb. So if you're talking to somebody informally, you're going to be addressing them as tú, or if you're in Argentina, vos, yeah, so tú, and your AR ending verbs are going to, when you're addressing somebody as tú, will end in as. See? So take the verb, change it to agree with your subject, and literally ask it as a question. And when we ask something as a question, we need some rising intonation at the end. Use your pronoun as well. So here we go. So the verb trabajar, if I want to ask somebody, what do you do for a living, or do you work, literally becomes trabajas, trabajas, trabajas tú, do you work, yeah? Trabajas. Bien, huh? I don't know, you're at a party and you want to know if somebody dances. See, the verb to dance, bailar, another AR ending verb. Again, you're addressing somebody informally, so we're using the pronoun tú. Bailas? Bailas tú? Very, very simple. We're taking the verb, we're conjugating it to agree with our subject, and we're putting the rising intonation at the end, and you've got your question. What about with an ER ending verb? Eating, yeah, maybe you want to know if they like or if they eat meat. Yeah, are they vegetarian? Are they meat eaters? Are they vegan? You're thinking, oh crikey, how do you ask, is somebody vegan? You just don't know, right? So take the verb comer, an ER ending verb. You're addressing somebody informally, so we're using tú, and you want to ask them if they eat meat, yeah? Literally, comes carne? Comes carne? You want to know if somebody drives. Yeah, you've seen that they've got a really nice car. It looks like it might be a new car. You want to get them talking about it because you want to know more about their car and you can't quite work out how to go about it. The verb to drive is an IR ending verb. Yeah, conducir, conducir. And you want to ask them if they drive that car or this car or whatever. And it's you're addressing them informally. Conduces. Conduces este auto. Or conduces ese auto. And they're like, I see, este es mi auto, es nuevo, ba 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 ba. And they'll start to talk to you about their auto, yeah, or their coche. Asking questions is a fabulous way to get a conversation going in Espanol. But make sure they're genuine questions. Be interested in the person. See? And another great question that you can ask is whether somebody likes something or not, okay? And we use the verb gustar to talk about liking something. It literally means that the thing that we're referring to is pleasing to us. So it's the thing that we're referring to that's the subject. So, for example, if I'm at a party and let's take the theme of food again. See, comida, and there's some beautiful cakes. Yeah, some beautiful chocolate cakes. Yeah. If you're in Spain, you're going to be calling them pasteles, and if you're in Central and South America, you're going to be calling them tortas. All right, let's call them tortas. See, so I want to ask. There's one cake in particular, and you want to know if that person likes cake. ¿Te gusta la torta? ¿Te gusta la torta? Yeah. I mean, that's going to maybe get you like a sí or a no. And you need to kind of be ready for somebody just saying sí or no and the conversation not really going anywhere. And to do that, you can be prepared with your own opinions. ¿Sí? Oh, a mí sí, me encanta la torta. Me encanta la torta. O no, a mí tampoco. Yeah, a mí tampoco. Yeah. También, also, tampoco, neither. Okay, so another fabulous thing to do to encourage una conversación in español is, of course, this. Una sonrisa. Yeah, una sonrisa siempre helps people relax. And they'll be a little bit more at ease with you. See, so the conversation will be a little bit easier. Una sonrisa. Yeah. If your Spanish is good enough, some chistes might be all right, some jokes, but you don't want to overdo it. Don't be afraid to ask people to repeat themselves. ¿Puedes repetir, por favor? No entiendo. ¿Puedes repetir, por favor? Yeah, I don't understand. Can you slow down a bit? Yeah, con una sonrisa. Yeah, and making light of the situation as long as it's not too heavy a conversation. See, or ask them to slow down a bit. Yeah. Más despacio, por favor. Más despacio, por favor. Yeah. Try not to let the conversation turn into a mini Spanish lesson because I mean that is just so aburrido. Yeah, for the person that you're talking to. Okay, bien. And a bonus. So, a fabulous way to put somebody at ease and to help a conversation flow is to give them compliments. See, I've done a whole lesson on how to give compliments in Espanol. I'll pop the link around here somewhere for you. Have a look for that video. And just choose a few of the key phrases. Learn them. Make them your own, modify them, practice saying them, record yourself, listen back to them and just get used to it, yeah? To be able to have una conversación en español, you need to be relaxed, con una sonrisa, ready with a few preguntas, yeah? And the conversation will flow. Of course, it's not going to be an ongoing conversation for hours and hours, unless, you know, you're very advanced with your Spanish, but just give it a go, yeah? Absolutely, give it a go. I'd love to hear what other skills you use to improve your conversational Spanish. Let me know in the comments. And if this video has been useful, let me know. And also let me know in the comments if there are any other videos you'd like me to do. Well, that's all for now. Hasta la próxima. Adiós.